I would like to offer you a thought experiment. Not a slogan, not a headline or anything, too abstract. It's pretty simple, really. I want you to imagine a ship. Now, I don't want you to imagine where the ship is going or who owns it. All you need to do is imagine that this ship has a group of people on board, passengers, crew, and the ship itself is sinking. On board the ship, for example, you have the crew who are drills that they've run several times, and they are really going to work to try and figure out exactly how to keep this ship afloat. Now, also inside the ship, you have, amongst the passengers, you have these able-bodied men. Now, some of these able-bodied men will help the crew. They can lift, they can hold a line, they can easily muck in without any kind of backlash. Now, the final group are the vulnerable. Now, these individuals are sick, they're the elderly, they're the children, they're the women in some cases. Now, these individuals are the ones that you would always hope that the able-bodied men and the crew will want to save first. But sadly, there's also another group among the crew and the able-bodied men. Now, these able-bodied individuals are almost always young men. And what do? They escape the sinking ship first. They escape the sinking ship, they get on a life raft, and they go. They don't work alone. They actually cluster together into groups of like-minded cowards. And when they arrive at their ports, they are not hasty, try and get emergency services out to try and rescue the ship. They're not trying to speak into the Navy. They're not doing any of those things. What they're doing is they're trying to get food, they're trying to get water, they're trying to get themselves back. They're trying to get themselves looked after. Now imagine this sinking ship for a moment is a country. Now, if you're an able-bodied individual that has escaped a country that is sinking, and you arrive at the borders of another country, and you want to get into that country and actually live there. Now, we've all seen it. What we haven't seen are the boats coming over with children clinging to family members. We haven't seen old ladies. We haven't seen any vulnerable people, because the vulnerable can't make that trip. They can't travel for thousands of miles across horrendously rugged terrain, through the Alps, across borders. They can't negotiate with smugglers. They can't then sit on a raft in stormy seas and holding on for dear life, getting to the shore to then do what exactly? What exactly? Groups of able-bodied men arriving in vast quantities because they're escaping a sinking ship. Now, are these really, truly the individuals that on board your ship you would want if you were the captain? Would you want these people there? If you were an able-bodied individual and you were looking after your family and you knew around you were these individuals that when shit hit the fan, when the crisis happens, these guys are the first to bolt it. Welcome to the channel Hard Clarity. I'm Robert Bradley, and I hope you enjoyed this video.